being given by their opponents.
Fallen Oni
On top of all of this, Depp went for an operator in that round, was tucked cubby and couldn't deal with the hookah flood, and now he's kind of harmed his own economy. In theory, this could be a round where ZETA are able to purchase. It might even, dare I say it, be our first rifle round, except for the fact that Depp now
came from Japan.
Because he
Damn, let's go.
An operator. Yeah. So it's going to be a really
that's legit. That's legit.
Half buy-ish from ZETA that's still got some weaponry.
It is a strange one. I mean,
put the ZETA logo in chat.
That's probably what I'm talking about.
Only using the symbols though.
Same on the other side as well.
That shit is fire. The ZETA logo, the fact that you can type it like that is fire.
Yeah, back on the right track with this one, but the timeout ending, the chances are abound here. Just
now we're going to see as the coaches evacuate whether one of these teams can try and materialize an advantage. I've liked the way that NRG have been peaking together. You know, their drop out of hookah was a
You can type the NRG logo too?
to get
True.
into hookah as well, trading off each other really effectively with the pistols and the stinger. ZETA are going to have to be a little cautious about that if their game plan is to post people up and try and take duels at early corners.
now buying into it though. Got Depp the rifle, flash through the smoke. Anti-flash played by Crashies, so it didn't connect. Might give them a bit of false information, but really slow going for NRG.
On top of that, take a look at the ZETA buy. It's kind of all over the place.
It is, yeah.
It is, I guess, a force because a bunch of these players are not going to be able to buy for the next round. But you've still got a judge and a sheriff in there. Sugar Zero is holding this.
Who's contact?
I would assume this is off. Crashy is actually using the Trailblazer, is what I would expect.
Oh, is it going to be used? No way. Victor shut down. Showstopper. 0 value gain. That's a -8. This has lurked his way up through into short, onto this angle, but a lot of sightlines to look out for, even with the operator.
There's no fast reaction from NRG based off the fact that they were stacking over towards B long.
Lad sees it surely. The jump spot.
Now he's
Serious danger. Does reposition though. Yep, 10 close to the corner here. Judge
what?
in his hands.
How does that kill?
Oh, another Rosa!
It's collected back to back in the round of South Last through the smoke. What we watched for Crashies is there. Spots it with the gun. Just poking out. 20 seconds left. Orbital strike with another tap to try and bait this one out. They thought it was towards triple. Doesn't catch onto anything at all. Still buys time. A bit
is this
of
a thrifty?
into the mix.
No, they had. I don't think this counts as a thrifty.
Moving forwards, but he
I don't think this counts as a thrifty. Is it?
Sights on it, so ZETA.
No, it's not.
Winning that one out, even with the dodgy buy.
Big play through the smokes there too. NRG have really struggled when hitting the A site to control these pushes.
Not gonna lie,
ZETA.
Recon Phantom overrated? Nah.
They're getting stuck on site, getting pushed through a smoke or from showers. And ZETA once again with the weaker buy. Every round has gone to the team with the weaker buy. And we see once more, you know, one of those entry players just getting caught out. It's Victor here twice, once on the pistol and now here, you know, misreading the situation, I would say, in that spot. Not considering that there could be a player tucked over towards TP.
The sound effect is an instant dopamine hit.
We've got a force on the other side now with a Bulldog, a Spectre, and a Guardian.
Yeah.
The economy is just
in shambles.
a mess for the start
they
of
have
this
an op,
game.
though.
All over the place.
Both teams determined to claw their way back into this by force buying themselves to oblivion. And yet, it has worked so far for ZETA. We'll see whether NRG can do the same.
Brimhole.
What a presence from NRG towards the side. Smokes are actually dropped down here. What a shot by
What
Crow.
a shot for real. Wait, the dog.
Dog at his heels. Stuns him up. Laszlo right behind him into the smokes once more. Seekers pointing them in the right direction. Laz taking the timing through it. That's a spike drop down. Still,
it's a big kill. It's a big kill to get and get out.
NRG really finding it a struggle. Artist late to the party. On top of it, Som.
Oh, nice shot.
Spots out Laz. Brings him
He has
down.
ult, but he probably can't use it now.
Plenty more to do.
Nice try.
Double face.
Artist is kind of out of the
Zeta
round the whole
division.
time, I'm not going to lie.
He was late.
I think he was out of the whole round. He's going to save that.
Making a footstep and now forced to save.
That's tough.
Operator, $200.
I don't think he should go for this, but
these smokes are not deterring ZETA. In fact, they're helping them. The double smokes that Som is putting down that kind of allow you to drop out of hookah or potentially if you were over towards B long, sneak into elbow. Are just not working.
Yeah, those smokes didn't really work. It gives too much room for the long player. He should save. He should definitely save.
Yeah.
This is a mistake.
Just doesn't seem likely.
He's getting flanked.
Get the other orb too, bro. TPing at the other orb.
Coming around towards the bottom of the B
I mean, he doesn't know it's clear, but...
And at this point, when there's 10 seconds left, you really can't afford to be losing the op.
He knows he's up there.
Left though, does have the TP for safety. We'll take it. Back out of there. Will they hunt
Oh, there's
him?
no orb here.
Both duelists were thinking about it just for a moment, but they're going to allow Artis to take his consolation prize into the next. NRG's buy not looking good. No real opportunity to force up around this op. It's all kinds of chaos that we're witnessing here. But in terms of their actual game plan, I'm not a fan of what NRG are doing over towards B. They're putting down 2 smokes towards, like I said, connecting kind of the bottom of hookah over towards like the elbow position. And whenever ZETA have a player that's in garden or looking towards B long, they're using the smokes to find timings on the NRG players as they go for a plant or as they clear backside. This is actually harming NRG more because ZETA are not deterred. They're just pushing through and finding timings.
His girlfriend is so embarrassed.
From having the vision to know that the area was clear. And remember back to just the round before this one, they also got punished by ZETA pushing through smokes on A. There's got to be an adaptation here, and NRG have already put themselves in a bit of a pit just thanks to the unusual economy situation.
Yeah.
Chet's going to have his input here, but as the timer ticks down, you know, 3, 2, 1, and he's out. And now it's just down to the players to figure things out on their own.
Paid actor. Nice.
See if they can work it out, because right now ZETA Division leading 4-2. It's their map pick a bind, which is unusual enough. We already made mention of that.
Our energy this bad? Bro, the score is what, 4-2?
Scored his team. The calling style really fits to the bill, I think, of how they like to play as a team. But we'll be jumping back into this one momentarily. Baron is about to fall. And the money, yeah, not looking too good. Of course, that operator that Artis was able to save. But in instances like this as well, sometimes that operator that you're saving can just be a curse as well, because you feel like you can't really make any plays when you want to be taking risks on a half buys. You're almost incentivized to save it in a lot of situations. But this is a deep flank as well. ZETA are not messing around. And how unusual is this? On top of the fact, I mean, they're up against weaker weapons. Timing is missed. Victor was holding this angle. There's a trademark there.
Surely you don't break this and try and force the fight, though. On an anti-eco, this is already so much danger for the ZETA players. They could have got caught.
Much potential to just give away
This
weapons.
is scary.
But it gives so much information.
Especially if Artis was to die.
Towards the back, they got to know that they're corralled and kept in wait.
And NRG have no clue that this is happening. They're trusting in the trademark.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Spot it, no. He's focused towards market rather than this tucked position.
Yep, unaware of the timing. This one, here we go. Stimmy drop down with the satchels to get through here. Sugar Zero, he's got a line up for the molly.
If they kill Artis, they're so fucked.
Trailblazer though.
Oh, he Trailblazered it. He broke it.
Oh, yeah,
Never mind.
they are certainly. But time, again, it's just running so damn short. They've cut it all the way down, and that fast flank as well. All the information was theirs. ZETA.
This was really
playing
bad,
this one
yeah.
perfectly. Has to be a miracle opening. Maybe Victor can do so.
Artis
but
has
the
no
spike still dropped
idea.
down. No one's retrieved this one. Into Showers looking towards the side of the smoke. Artis suspects nothing. Nothing at all. Vanessa over the top as well. Will be brought down.
Damn.
And traded 5-2. I cannot believe the cojones on ZETA to make a play like that. You're up against, you know, pistols and SMGs, whatever they had. And you're doing that with rifles against them.
Not just that, you know you're playing against a chamber composition where you're going to run into a trademark at some point. But with that trademark having to be closer to where the chamber is playing, it does offer you opportunities to get really quite deep, a lot further than you would in prior metas. It's not a disaster just yet for NRG, though. That was a bit of a half-buy. They're coming in here with the rifle round. But this has got to be a conversion if NRG want to stop the rot.
Satchel play with a flash. Controller Showers with no orb gain, so Crashies, he's got his Seekers. Does force out the pit almost instantly. A lot of util. Expended some shots as well.
You gonna dog through this?
Hoping
No.
for an easy kill, but that's still healthy.
They still have that Brim ult on Som. It's been a couple rounds.
Has Seekers. There are tools here from the sky to put a lot of pressure on lads.
And the crazy thing is as well, I mean, Showers control given up. ZETA moving up.
I'm guessing they're gonna
away
dog
from
and
the
Brim
side
ults where
actually
they
for a
see
heal,
him.
So they've given up control of that. But the timing's not taken. Now the Trailblazer. So goal of this one broken pretty early.
And nobody really spamming off the back of it either.
Nothing. That did nothing. That did nothing.
The idea there for NRG to gain some control.
They're going back 50 seconds.
Drop down in showers.
Looks like they don't want any piece of it.
Oof.
They have pulled 3 players over towards A and put a little bit of fear in the heart of Laz. But now they're going to have to try and get
Let's see if ZETA realized to rotate back.
A bit of an unusual position.
Yeah, but also...
Does he hear this in hookah? They're coming back. They're coming back to B, 4 of them.
NRG have not been getting the openings. They want to really just be in
This big. This first kill's big.
Off angle.
Oh no! Oh no!
Stuns. Lay it down onto the floor.
They have to save. They have to save.
Many numbers as well. Now
I have to pee again. How do I have to pee again?
Making sure there's no gaps in their play. Although, as I say, that depth, that is cheeky. Out of the smoke, but no opportunity for play here for NRG. You just got to back away and save your guns once more. NRG, they cannot get anything done.
They really can't. There's no opportunity to open a pick. They're slow. It's been difficult for them to find openings. I feel like in the past we would have seen NRG very decisively try to deal with that pit. Already a protocol in mind for how to deal with something like that. And instead it feels like they're a little lost in these spots. And if you'll forgive me for being a bit poetic, this year I feel like NRG remind me of, they're like an artist that gets a little older and then they're trying to recreate the masterpieces and find that flow state of their youth. all the familiar lines are there, you know, all of the, it's technically solid.
What happened? Did they die?
And all of the brush strokes is just gone and it leaves the overall effect dull.
What happened?
They're missing the magic that separates a great painting from a work of art. It's just not there right now.
Magic might be on the side of ZETA Division.
Nothing?
We know how much it means to them as well. They want a chance. Got to remember, elimination game. Nade into the corner. Sugar Zero is blinded, but does use the TP to evacuate. He might be in trouble. Chance for a pincer, but no, it just gives up that B-long control while Ardis is watching.
There is only a single player defending B currently. Of course, they know that one of them had to take the TP.
What the fuck's happening with these guys?
Should have some understanding.
Ah!
Seekers are being used.
Ah! The voices! The voices!
Does look like they are being used. Orbital strike. Into the back. Some using that to try and clear out. They didn't really get the answer they were looking for, but now that Ardis has all of this ground gained, killed, the potential's there yet, not anticipating it. So Laz is brought down. Showers. Control there, the snakebite have to skip over towards it. This time, front section of the site is there. Victor doesn't win the fight out. Had to hold that one.
Big kill by Ardis.
Slow field, drop down as well. It's going to make it difficult for ZETA to really push forwards now. Using a Trailblazer, another shot rattles two. I mean, two still in the chamber. Ardis bringing them all down. They're calling for it. Ardis is hunting for it.
I don't think he's going to be offered the opportunity. It looks like Depp is already thinking of evacuating. No, he was just clearing behind.
They have money to make a go of this one. Into the corner. Ardis is down. Damage done to Depp though in time. He's starting to hear it tick. Not a chance really with it. Crashes can play inside.
Hey, Chad, do you think the players can hear that too?
Crow just hoping
probably,
to take away
right?
as well. Maybe keep the zone. Will not get that. So,
talking about keeping weaponry though. NRG had a chance of being able to get out earlier than that and keep Crashies alive, but it's not going to harm them too badly. This round, much more familiar in terms of NRG finding those nice positions, making sure that they get that plant, the pit down towards lamps. That is a finesse classic, and working the round kind of, you know, with that as the pivot point for how they want to play those situations. Also managing to get good value out of the tour de force. Despite the fact that Victor lost the duel. So
I've got your trail.
Here. We're gonna go into a
Sky ult was bugged? Oh, you don't say. W analysis, Chatter.
Confused what happened with the Seeker. I'm not gonna lie to you, Brent.
Yeah, I mean that just broke my brain.
Someone had somebody's trail.
Yeah, it was going
But I'm not sure who.
I was like, wait a second, ult's still online. Yeah, not too sure, but
still, this is a tough spot for NRG to be in.
But the difference maker in that last round was, I think, is you're seeing the general game plan of Ardis being the late lurk player. The rest of his team kind of poking over towards one other area.
Where'd I get my shirt? Not now, bro.
In that instance, you know, Ardis managed to get
We're in the middle of a match.
Here in the rotation, pushing up, and crucially as well, they had a lot of time on the clock to make their play. It's been, you know, kind of burnt down to the final 30 seconds or so. But in that instance, they did have a lot of time to work with.
They also navigated the early round fairly well. You saw ZETA going for a play where they tucked a player towards that B-long teleport, and that's a spot that caught Victor completely off guard in one of the prior rounds, and this time send an A towards it immediately, as well as using the Trailblazer to take B-long like off the rip. So that contributes to taking map control super early and also pushing people to the other side.
He said, "Oh shit, is that me?"
What are we spotting out there?
Paid actor, yeah.
Wait, you're getting paid for this?
Anything else?
Good one, Eggman.
NRG, I can't read.
Analyze the match for us. Tell us what's going to happen.
I can't even read that sign. It's gone too quickly.
There have been some good ones. I have liked it. The creativity's always good.
Freeze frame. We'll be finding out what the issue is shortly as well. For now,
I like the cypher cam.
Guess.
I wouldn't
you like
you to do that.
You don't want me to guess and speculate?
Wouldn't like you to do that, to be honest.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
But considering the map pool here, there's got to be questions racing through Finesse's mind. You heard it from Sean, 90% chance of a Finesse masterclass today. Especially when you consider the map pool is Bind and Haven. Historically, the two best maps for his calling style.
Oh, yeah.
And the attack side in particular is where he loves to.
Derek, sign my feet, please. What if I did a meet and greet and someone presented their feet for me to sign?
He's hoping for a large recovery. And ZETA, if they can just keep hammering this
you guys probably got crusty-ass feet.
Real pretty and feeling great about the jovial, whimsical pick of Bind.
Yeah, they are coming into this match with some whimsy for sure. I mean, the map picks as well, giggling the entire time. There's some inside joke there. I don't understand Japanese. I wish I did. But
it is strange
they knew something we didn't.
Bro, I'm trying to eat. My bad. What you eating?
ZETA on Bind. Sean was setting up the fact that they played double duelist here, so it hasn't come as a massive shock, even though we haven't seen it in the last like 3 months or something, ZETA playing this map. But also, if you told me ZETA are picking Bind here, I'm saying, well, Laz is playing Chamber. Of course, Laz is on Chamber. That's why they want to play Bind. And yet we don't see that at all. They're putting their eggs in a different basket. And it's Depp, actually, who's really had a step up.
Some of y'all are not funny.
Runs. They stuck to
but you
this
probably know
roster.
that.
They believed in these players through thick, through thin, and there's been quite a lot of the thin recently. But Depp has been a bit of a shining light within his region.
He's popping off.
He's popping off currently too.
Yeah, 13 to 5.
Feels fresh.
He is dominating. They have a clear idea. I think, as well, I want to take a closer look again at the composition and how ZETA play.
You would think you have a better sense of humor. You watch me all day. Crazy.
One of the things I have noticed is
some things you can't teach.
I do enjoy seeing Laz on the Chambers. He is a lot
39 DAF, Boulders, Gate, 3, 10 p.m. stream. Got it, I'll be there. 39 DAF, 10 p.m. stream, you guys heard it?
They don't really do anything on their attack side defaults, but, I mean, starting defense side is good for them.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, not that they particularly got the choice here, too. I'm interested to see whether ZETA can also keep this up and where the form looks like for NRG. They said that they only played at
drawing.
30%. Is that what Crashy said?
That penguin looks so cute.
Where he was talking about the game against Billy. And we know that this core can sometimes have slow starts in tournaments, but they have never lost in a match like this. Sure, they've been upset in their first round group stage matches, but they haven't gone out immediately. No. The slow start has always been followed by a quick recovery when it comes to this core. And this would be an extraordinarily different situation if they weren't able to make it past ZETA.
Don't show this one. I saw it earlier. I mean, listen, hopefully they're not watching.
Just sneeze on camera or something.
Well, don't do that. But yeah, I mean, the 6-3 lead by ZETA.
It's possible that this pause takes a bit of the wind out of their sails too.
Does,
you know?
yeah.
When you've got a player on the other side like Finesse who's going to be thinking about the way that ZETA have been playing the defense side, and he hasn't had VODs to study, remember?
But, yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, I was just thinking as
what
well,
the fuck?
NRG, I normally think of them as quite a mentally intact team when they're going for these tournament runs. They take a bit of a punch, but they bounce back usually. But they're quite ego-driven, I think, in their approach as well. They firmly believe that they're better than all the
Red Bull clutch.
They don't tend to show too
Bro's
much
trying to get
respect,
some free Red Bull
well, when it comes to in the server play. They really do, believe that they are the better team on every given day. And what I saw signs of was just cracks in the mental a little bit in that Billy game in the upset, where especially map 2, kind of just ramming ahead against the brick wall, not really changing up the game plans too much, which I thought was a little bit unusual.
Well, here's the other thing too. There's a bit of a smile on Crashy's face there, and you know,
flag.
If he's having some issues with,
or banner rather,
the ultimate, as it seems like in round 9, at least they won it. You know, at least the NRG aren't tilted because something's happened out of their control to take the round away from them.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's silver linings there.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, this problem's going to take a bit longer to sort out, unfortunately, as well. We're going to send it back to the host desk as well. GB, what have you got for us so far?
Well, you know what? I have plenty for you. Actually, Mimi does.
I do. I have a game. Sean, do you guys like fun? Good. Me neither. I don't like it at all. But we're going to do it anyway because there's a tech pause.
Wait, what did she say?
I have a simple game here for you guys. It's fan
Proud?
or fraud. We've played this before back in America. But this is a new one. We've got some pretty good signs
Fan or
out
fraud?
there from the fans.
I love Mimi's segments.
I don't know what this
calling
is.
you a fraud?
I'm not
Thank
a fraud.
God.
I'm calling you a fraud.
No, I'm not a fraud. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the
So
game.
you're calling the fan a fraud?
Yeah.
I'm calling everyone a fraud. I guess I don't want to call Ben Kai a fraud. Let's move on and explain the rules. They're simple. I'm going to show you 2 signs. One of them real from the crowd. Great. One of them completely fabricated and
win
phony.
this.
Let's go with the first one, and you guys have to guess which one is real and fake. And audience, you guys can join as well. Let's take a look at this one. We have 2. On the left, please don't steal my wife, Potter. And on the right,
second one's real.
Potter
A is
fan.
fraud.
I'm going to open it up to you 2 first. What do you think?
They want us to say that the fan is B and that the fraud is A. That's what they would want us.
That's what they want?
I think I've seen A. So
I haven't seen A. I've seen every sign.
Okay.
Say
I want to ask you guys in the crowd, do you think A is fake?
A is fake.
How about B? All right, a pretty good amount of B ones. I can confirm to you now, this is fabricated. I'm not a real fan of the game. Number 1 Potter fan? It's me, baby. That's me. I love Potter. Please reply to my messages, Christine. Moving on to the next one. Let's pull up the next option here. That was the real one, by the way. I hope she doesn't
lost
steal
on
your
round
wife.
1.
Let's
I'm
look at the
out.
next
I'm out of
sign
the
here
game
and
already.
figure out if this one is real or
Oh,
fake.
boy.
What do you guys think? The left one. That's a lot of text.
They want us to think the left one is fake. Nah, I've seen the I love chat sign. This is reverse psychology from them. They know that the left sign is so fake that it'll be real, but it's actually fake. B is real.
I feel bad for whoever wrote A. I just feel bad for...
B is real.
You guys are no use. Guys, word jumble. Real?
I seen it.
I don't know what that means,
going B.
but it real. All right, how about B? Is B real? All right.
It sounds like they're
is
saying
real.
yeah all the time.
definitely
I can confirm to you guys that some poor soul in production had to write all of this. And I'm so sorry to whichever poor soul had to do this. We can.
It might have been Kurt.
What else does it say?
Wait, that's the fake sign, right?
His godlike perception highlights all enemies within light years. His eyes are closed as his mouse gracefully swerves across the table, making immaculate twitches. As he flicks from head to head, the bullets that escape his gun barrel are surgical,
Reading
each
skills on
making a
point.
deadly strike in between their opponent's eyes.
Wow, I
Go
hate
Fnatic.
that sign.
I love it. I think it's really good. I think it's artistic. All right, next sign. Pull it up.
She gives it to me.
You can
Wait,
have
what was the
sign 'cause you hate
answer?
it. Let's look at
That
this
was the
one.
fake one, right? Yeah, that was the
Is this
fake
real?
one.
Is this fake?
Okay, I'm
Let's see.
one for 2.
Man, I feel like we've been missing. We're 50-50 so far.
Okay,
Oh.
little bro, Paper Rex.
Oh.
Guys in the crowd, is Paper Rex fake?
Paper X is fake.
It's fake. You guys
Paper
think
X
it's
is fake,
okay.
yes.
How about
I agree.
B?
B
Little
is real.
bro,
B is real.
fake?
B is real.
People believe in
There's
Little
so
Bro a
many
little
little
more. Are
bros
you
now.
aligned?
That I've seen. Yeah, Lil Bro is real.
Little
Little bro
You
is
think Little
real.
Bro is real?
I'm actually saying that we have some talented artists in our crowd.
do have
I
some
think
good ones.
A is the real one.
We also have some talented artists in production, and I can confirm to you that Paper Rex is fake.
Nice.
This was not created by a real fan of the
I
game.
pride myself on being good at these useless games, and I'm failing
You are
dramatically
failing
right now.
quite poorly. You want
Production
this
can
sign?
really draw.
It's
Yeah,
really
I want
nice.
It's actually
Yeah,
just
yeah.
quite beautiful.
Yeah, they're about to win the
Better than
tournament.
this, whatever this is.
You guys have actually been doing much better than GB, so congrats to y'all.
You guys are really good at your jobs. Clearly I'm not.
Let's move on. I have one more for you
One
guys
more.
to take a look at. Let's pull this one up. Our 2 options. Sean, I
A
want
is
you to go
fake.
first.
A is fake.
Or the
Wait.
penguin.
I might have seen A. A
I
is
think
fake.
I've actually seen the penguin in the crowd.
Wait.
I think I've
I
seen
don't
it.
know.
So you think that's the fan?
I
If I
agree.
haven't seen the penguin, I feel like I'm going crazy.
Shrine
going
is
B.
the penguin
I'm
the
going
fan.
B.
How about
yes.
the cat? like 2 people.
The cat's pretty fire. I hope the cat's in your hands.
You guys are all really bad at this game.
No
The penguin is fake.
What?
It's fake.
I saw
I
that.
swear
I
I've
saw
seen
someone
that.
with the tact
We can recreate things. We have that technology. I also have a future career at Quiznos, it would appear, because I can spin these around pretty well. I don't
At the
know.
rate we're going at, we'll all have a future career at Quiz Now.
If this tech pause keeps going, who knows? This is
Where's
probably
the
the best
other one?
artwork I've ever seen.
Where's the other one?
The other one?
Yeah.
Which
wait,
one?
wait,
Number 1
this-
Potter
no.
fan?
Oh no! So we didn't have the fan.
No, it's just a shot from
No.
the cam.
You think we would rob the audience? Who do you think I am? You think I would go out there and steal candy from a
that's
baby?
That's a nice poster. It's ours now.
It's a nice
What was
poster.
my score at the end there? What? We're 1 in 3, 1 in 4, 1 in 2.
I want you guys to decide. Yell out a number. I won't be able to hear what it is, but just trust me.
0.
That's a pretty good consensus.
that's
That's a
0.
great consensus,
I will
honestly.
find you and punch you in the neck.
I don't think you can fight a whole crowd. I think you're losing that one.
Just neck shots. Everyone will be okay.
He may know The Rock, but he's not The Rock. You're not
He
him.
watches a lot of wrestling.
You're not him.
I do know an elbow drop.
Hey,
from the
anyways, if the
target.
tech plus continues, can you like call up The Rock?
You know what?
Like
I'll
we
consider it. Only if you're nice to me.
Okay.
In any case, though, guys, we apologize, obviously, for this tech pause. Hopefully, you guys had a little bit of fun with us there. We're still going to figure out what the issue is on stage. But for now, though, we actually have something to throw out because, guys, brackets around the world were busted when Billy took down NRG in their opening matchup. So let's go ahead and hear from Finesse and get his take on what went wrong in that matchup.
For starters, we made a lot of mistakes that we don't normally make in scrims and even prior tournaments, where we were just throwing away post plants. We had figured a lot of it out, or at least we thought we had, but today it just felt like a lot of that fell apart. Can't really blame one individual because there was like mistakes all over the board, and I just think it's more of a communications thing and sort of being put in a position where you're playing not to lose all of a sudden because you're down by so many versus a team that doesn't have much experience at all.
Chance. Someone has too many targets, but he deals with them so well. Snaps back to attention. Stunning from Som.
When we played as poorly as we did against BLG, it hurts a lot and we're very self-critical. So we just kind of look at it and go, okay, like we played badly, they played great. We need to fix these mistakes. And, you know, we say way worse things to ourselves than anyone in these social media is going to say to us. So we have much higher expectations of us. I mean, we've been here before 100 different times and we've consistently proven that we're not out yet. So I think they know at this point that we're not to be, you know, trifled with or put in a position where you can underestimate us, but you can if you want. That's cool too.
Hey,
Yeah, you know, whatever you want. Live your truth.
If you want to
you.
underestimate us, you totally can. Well, I tell you what, though, ZETA certainly aren't right now because they're looking pretty solid in this one. And Sean, you know, I have to think, like, for NRG, it's obviously going to be a bit frustrating for them to be in this position, long delay like this, and also kind of on the receiving end of some of those rounds way that they went.
I actually think it's good for NRG to get this breather because the pace that I feel like ZETA were playing at, they were catching them off guard, and a lot of these first bloods, the thrifties were coming out left and right. I mean, Mastercard's the true winner of that. Those first 9 rounds, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, well, you know what? Let's pay some more bills, shall we? And we're gonna send it to a quick break. When we come back, hopefully we'll be able to jump back into the action. But if not, you'll hear my lovely voice. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
I love that.
Maybe. Knock that off. All right. Well, arm break. I know when all of you look at me, you see a high-caliber, top-tier, top-shelf athletic specimen the likes of which science can't fully explain yet. Just a succulent slab of meat, an imposing frame that's been blessed by the gods at Mount Olympus. So naturally, this leads people to question, what sport do I play? Because obviously, you're not packing puppies like these without letting them off the leash to play a little bit in a high-octane competition. And the sport that I play actually surprises people for some reason, which I don't fully understand, because the answer is basketball. I don't know what's so shocking about that. If I had to spitball a guess, it might be because I'm 5'6", so a little on the shorter side, and basketball's typically thought of as a tall person sport. So people will raise an eyebrow and ask if I'm joking. Like, there's no way you play basketball at 5'6". You could literally wipe the team's ass standing up. Like, what do? Just dry their sweat? And you're right, there's a lot of basketball players I legitimately could suckle the teat of while I'm fully standing, but it doesn't matter. Because I have a little something called technique and fundamentals. Damn it. I'm out there proving that even at 5'6", you can be an elite basketball player. The thing is, I've played basketball for pretty much my entire life, but over the last 9 years, I got hit with a serious case of old as fucking lazy bone-itis. So those two, in conjunction with one another, just caused me to kind of drop it. So I took about 9 years off from basketball, but as most of you know, over the last 3 or 4 months, we've all been getting back into playing pickup games every Thursday. We have a great group of guys. We usually get like 15 or so bodies out there, and we just go hog wild trying to remember how beautiful the game of basketball can be, trying to reclaim our former glory on the court. And that brings me to a promise that I made a few times on stream but still haven't fulfilled. I said that eventually we'd start streaming our basketball games, or at the very least filming them for basketball content, because we do think it'd be hype, especially if we could get other creators out there and just do 5v5, the Moist Squad versus whoever else wants to play. We think that'd be really fun, but just never really bothered to set up the cameras to do that yet, especially because a lot of us haven't played in a while, and it might be a little embarrassing to be caught with your pants down and making a fool of yourself out there, so we've just been focusing on getting better and just having fun. But tonight, decided to film a couple of our games. We didn't play as much as we normally do because it's Florida, and today was a 115-degree heat index with humidity that was so fucking thick and brutal it could drown a fish. So we didn't play mini games tonight. It's an outside court. Also, we only set up one camera on one hoop because if we did another one on the other side with the direct sunlight on it, it would have melted the camera, which is something we actually had happen like a month ago. So it's not the best footage, so I'm not going to just drop half of the game. And also, we weren't exactly moving and grooving the way we normally do because of how brutal the weather conditions were tonight. We were moving pretty slow up and down the court. So I'm just going to show you a bit of my highlight reel from our game here. You know, just to prove that I do actually play and I'm not the worst player of all time, I'll just make you a quick believer in the Charles White magic. And then I want to get into a couple of our plans because we do have some wacky ideas for basketball related shit down the line.
That was clean. What the hell? Critical going crazy.
But you know what's better than a great offense? An even better defense, and I lock that shit down sometimes.
Oh!
Unfortunately, Matt let me down on the fast break, ruining my assist, so I didn't get my double-double I was looking for this time around, but it is what it is. Now, this was one of the very few misses Matt had during the game. I don't want him to think that I'm doing him dirty by only showing the lowlights, so I'll go ahead and show you what happened in the previous few possessions that we had leading up to that fast break.
Holy shit. Damn, holy fuck.
Now, before diving into like some plans we have for basketball content in the future, I do want to mention that we actually have an extremely talented group of guys that play basketball with us every week. It's super fucking fun. Like, for example, Matt. Matt initially didn't even go to college because he was too busy pursuing a professional basketball career until an injury took that dream away from him. Then he reluctantly went to college. Another player that we have come out every Thursday, his name is Tori. Tori, I think, was a D2 high-level basketball player. I can't remember if it was D1 or D2, but he did play college ball. We also have Antron out there, who was a professional football player, but also plays basketball. Like, we have a very strong group of guys, and it's a lot of fun because it's all different ranges of talent. We have people like that, and then people like me, a high school basketball player who hasn't really touched the rock in quite some time. But it feels good to be back. So, the plans for basketball are more than just like occasional basketball related content. We actually do have like a goal in mind, and it's something we only just recently learned about and are kind of striving for. Not really putting a whole lot of eggs in the basket for it, but it's a really fun dream. I don't know how many of you know about this, but ESPN actually runs an annual tournament called the Basketball Tournament, where it's an open tournament, $1 million competition, and anyone can join. I think it's vote-based. I'm not entirely sure exactly how it works, but it just recently wrapped up, but we are getting prepared for the next time around to see if there's any chance that we can get out there and just get fucking stomped. The talent on this circuit here is literally like either retired professionals or people that played college basketball like Syracuse and didn't quite make it to the NBA. I think like one of the #1 players in this tournament last time was Jimmer Fredette. So, you know, I wouldn't say that any of us are bad at basketball, but I also think there's a huge discrepancy between us and Jimmer Fredette. But, you know, you give us enough time in the hyperbolic chamber, and you never know what we might be able to accomplish. So we think it'd be like a fun goal to somehow enter into this tournament. We don't know all of the rules and regulations around it, but it would be really hype. But regardless, that's just kind of like a pie in the sky kind of wild idea that we think would be enjoyable with basketball down the line. But in the meantime, we'll probably stick with just filming the occasional pickup game now and then, and if any creators ever think it'd be fun to play us 5v5, we could definitely work on setting something like that up, because we do think that would be enjoyable shit too. So yeah, this was just me fulfilling a promise I've made on stream a couple times where I said we'd film some of the games, and I only partially fulfilled that promise because we filmed a game, basically. Well, we filmed like 2 games, but the first one was very, very slow moving, so didn't want anyone seeing any of that footage. And since we only filmed 1 hoop, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to just post this game in its entirety either, because then you couldn't see the other team. Definitely pretty scuffed, but in the future, we will make it much better. This, I really just wanted to get out here to confirm that we will do basketball stuff, because I've been getting asked a lot about it recently because I've been talking about it so much recently. So yeah, that's really about it. Hopefully I've made you a believer that I'm actually not dog shit at basketball, but there's definitely room for improvement. That's for sure. That's about it. See ya.
Because this is actually
we finished?
So we'll do a few of these until we have to actually jump back into the action here. So let's go ahead and bring that up. The first map is ready, and I'm actually curious to see where it's going to be. Oh,
yeah, I'm excited. Remember, people
that's easy. Pearl.
if you know the map already. We got a game box.
Yeah.
I think this might be arcade on Fracture. Surely, it's an arcade
Fracture.
machine.
Crowd, what do you think it is?
I think you're right.
I heard Haven. I heard Mines.
What?
I hear a lot
I've
of Fracture.
seen this
I heard
before.
Mushroom. Oh, Fracture.
Let's zoom it out a little bit.
What we have here, and do we have Brennan Sideshow? I think
It's
Brennan
Pearl,
Sideshow
right?
also can jump in this as well. Oh, it's
fine.
It's what?
What?
No, there's multiple of those. There's multiple of
That
those.
is insane.
There's multiple.
I didn't even know there was an arcade cabinet there.
I feel like I get punished
Bronze
for playing
chat.
low settings
Bronze
every time
chat.
I play this game. It's like you never notice
That's a
this
good
stuff.
point. That's a good point. Yeah, we can't win this game.
We can't. We're actually going to lose
impossible.
this. Let's try another. I think we have time for another one. And I think we have Brennan Sideshow too, so we can probably get them involved as well since the lights are on and then
They
they
don't
have
like
to,
fun.
They have to work right
They
now.
don't like
make them
fun.
Let's see. What is the next map here? Oh, okay. All right. The big screen's better for
Haven.
my old eyes.
Man,
No.
these are
What
hard.
is this? Is
Wait,
it
hold
a
on, hold on.
scent? I know there's like floaty stuff all over the place on Ascent. There's a little bear. Crowd, what do you think?
All right.
I'm going Pearl, yeah.
I hear
heard
some
someone in the
Pearl.
crowd say
Bren,
Pearl. That's what
Sideshow,
comes to my
what do you
mind.
think it is,
I'm
buddy?
thinking Ascent.
Breeze?
I'm thinking
Ascent.
Ascent. I'm thinking it's like under the floorboards of like Boathouse or something.
I think this is League of Legends.
I mean, normally I'm quite good at these,
I've
but
never seen this.
I think, is this
Yeah.
Yeti who they got to like source all of these?
Maybe-
Yeti knows
maybe
so
Pearl.
many hidden
So
spots.
difficult. I'm saying
And what do you guys think it is? Someone said Valorant.
It's definitely
Someone
Valorant.
from the arena.
Someone said Valorant?
Person, get him out of here.
Let's get
Valorant,
Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is.
Ascent.
I'm genuinely
Ascent.
curious.
Oh, it is
What is
Ascent.
it, Ascent? It
Surely.
is. Yeah, wow.
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 Where So this is
I said
like
Haven.
above
I don't-
gelato to the left
Also,
in A main.
you're not going to get your deposit back on that place. I mean, that is just.
You're gonna get your
relax.
house back, GB.
No, because they are floating into the ether. That's why. Let's now see our next map. We have one more. Another. I was actually, it just got corrected.
Oh,
let's
that's
see, next
easy.
map. Oh,
Ooh, that's Icebox.
what in the Pearl?
Pearl.
Oh, that's under A-side Pearl. I think that's under A-side Pearl.
It's got to be Pearl.
Yeah, I'm going under A-side Pearl.
Right.
I
Josh,
actually
is it
don't
Pearl?
know. I actually don't know.
Why are you guys so confident it's Pearl?
Because I trust the
I think it's
crowd.
behind those
It's actually
bars.
really hard when someone
When
says
you
something to
look-
push against
When
the
you
status
look
quo.
under the little bars,
I would have
you
guessed
know,
like Fracture.
Or Ice.
The crowd's smarter than us, guys. We just have to
alternatively,
accept
it could be Breeze, and this could be a
Josh's face. I know you guys can't see
going
it, but he looks very concerned.
Josh, what do you think it is?
I'm doubting everything I've ever known about Valorant. I've
never seen
these
this.
places before.
I've never seen this shit either.
Well, you know what, Josh?
I've
Maybe you should
never
play the
seen
game
this
more.
shit
Play
either.
the game more.
I play. I don't see it either.
You have to be on the map to understand where these are. I think it's Fracture because Fracture has the different color. It has like both the. It's got the orange and the.
Haven
the
also
orange and
has
the blue.
both
You know?
colors.
No, this is under A-side
All right,
Pearl.
crowd says Pearl. They were adamant. Let's see if it's true. Sean felt comfortable.
Like by dugout. No?
Where is this?
And
It is Pearl.
It is Pearl. It is Pearl.
What are you guys
Yeah.
doing? You're no clipping around the
No
map.
wonder, Mimi. No wonder.
Prime
we're
subs to
losing so much.
Turk,
You guys don't
hashtag
even know
ad.
maps.
yeah.
Bro,
I guess the money hit.
we literally only qualified to playoffs.
I like this game though. More. We want more. We want more. We want more. I like
Sure,
this.
Josh, sure.
This is the most fun I've had all day.
Next one. Oh my word! We're gonna keep doing
We're
this. I
gonna
think.
run out of maps.
We're gonna run out of maps, and then we're gonna.
Oh,
just
that's
go to
easy.
after
That's
that.
easy.
Oh,
Haven.
no, I think it's Split,
I drew
right?
that
I'm
for
pretty
my
sure it's
mom
in
the
the
other
cafe
day.
in Split.
Is it Split? I'm saying Breeze. I
I
think
think a
that's
fan
Breeze.
drew this one. Are we still playing that game?
I've
seen this one.
Fuck, I don't know.
I've seen this one in the
Fraudulent child drawing stick figures. Learn to draw, kid.
No, this is
I like-
mid on Breeze.
Could it be the cafe? Wait, there's 3 cafes in the game, or there's 2 cafes.
I'm
There's
calling
the
Breeze.
cafe on Pearl. There's in the streetcar.
Yeah,
there's the
there's
other
Cafe
cafe on
Pearl.
Pearl. There's
Wanna
the
know
one
why?
on Split.
I go
You wanna know
Breeze
why
too.
it's not
Fuck
Pearl?
it.
Why?
Because we just did Pearl, and that's not how segments work. It's
Well, I'm
Breeze.
saying it's
There's a
Split.
crab. I go
It's
Pearl.
back-to-back Pearls.
I go Pearl because there's a crab. I go
Yeah.
Pearl.
Brad, what do you guys
I go
say?
Pearl. I go Pearl.
That's not right.
No. Breeze.
I didn't actually hear
Hold on, hold on.
that.
That's Breeze.
Yeah, I'm hearing
That's
Breeze.
Everyone just yelled at me
Breeze?
Breeze collectively. Let's go ahead and see the reveal.
Breeze, that's where you do your
Not even
lineups.
the map pool.
Like
If
that.
production did this,
Oh,
they're
no.
wrong to do this to us. It's not in the competitive map pool. This is where's the competitive integrity in this game?
It is Breeze.
Hell yeah.
It's shattered.
I am enjoying seeing Mimi mauled in real
That's exactly
time.
where Angel used to. Your routine.
Where's the competitive integrity?
Oh, behind that box.
I'm convinced my team plays with their eyes closed.
Wait, are you paying attention to that too?
I've never seen that
I pay
painting.
attention to everything.
Play with your eyes closed. Breeze hasn't been in the map rotation since like 1847. Like, when was the last time you played Breeze?
1846.
I played it in Swift Play just a week ago. Thank you very much.
Me personally, don't play Swift Play. I only scrim.
Let's just keep them coming.
Continue data.
See what the next one is. I'm sure we're giving our crew on the stage a lot of time.
That's
What is this?
easy.
Oh, that is
Icebox.
Icebox?
I
Icebox.
think it's the
Icebox.
floor.
Hey,
It's the
Mimi's
tunnel,
too
right?
good at
Dude, there's
this.
one guy in the crowd
Icebox.
who is a knower, who keeps thumbs upping and answering immediately, and he's giving me eye contact, and I know that it's Icebox.
In your heart?
In my heart of hearts.
Okay, because if it's not, we're kicking you and him out of
Okay,
it.
okay, I'm ready. Are you cool with that guy in the crowd? Are you cool? You'll get kicked out if you're wrong? You give me a shrug. That's not confidence. What happened to your confidence? There's 4 of you. All 4 of you will get kicked out. Okay, reveal it. Reveal it. Security, get ready to throw
Oh,
us
man, I
out.
hope it's like
Is it
Bind or
Binds?
something like that. It'll be great.
No, it's Icebox.
Oh, it is.
Wingman! What the fuck?
My goat.
Why is there a random wingman?
He gets
That
to
was
stay for the time being. Oh man, this actually is pretty fun. Okay, I know everyone in the chat's probably pissed off, but guys, we have no control over this, so we're just trying to keep this going. In any case, so let's see what I think we have another one. So let's pass that up on this.
Oh,
one.
that's gotta be.
Factory.
Should be easy.
Wait, I know where
Wait.
this is.
Is it Factory?
That's split.
This looks like Split.
No, hold on.
This is
Isn't this the?
You want to know why?
There's a
Wait,
train
there's
on the
a.
wall.
Oh no, it's Haven. It's Haven. It's Haven.
Right?
Monitoring
It's Haven.
the
I see a map UI.
Trains mentioned. This isn't the training range?
The training range.
Is this
It's the first one I got. It's the first one I got.
Maybe it's a training range. It could be split.
Haven.
Is it not
Wait,
Haven?
guys, what is it? What is it?
It's Haven.
Split.
They're incoherent.
Are you sure?
Wait, there's
Because I
also,
heard
hold
a
on,
lot
there's
of
also a
split.
train on pull.
There is, but it's like it connects the cities.
I don't know where
There's
it
not
is,
a station.
but-
Split is a
I think it
station.
says the map name on the top of the calendar.
No, it doesn't. Really?
Are you trying to cheat?
Wait,
It says
what?
January, Joshua.
Where is this?
No.
This is the map January.
That's
Let's
not a
actually.
map.
Bro, that's not a map.
Guys, it's January. Can we get the reveal?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, it was actually February. Oh,
You
no.
hate to see it. All right, let's see what map this is. And if it is January.
It's split.
Hey, I would have never guessed it was there. I'm not gonna lie.
But can we, I mean, that poor person's got to work in that room. Where are the doors?
What kind of
Probably on the other side, like below red.
quality settings do you have to see that?
But you can't. Look, wait. Can we reverse this clip and zoom back in?
man.
I don't think there was even a window.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
This game feels rigged.
That actually is a dungeon. It's
Look,
a.
I don't see a window.
No, there definitely was no window there, actually.
No,
You're
there
right.
wasn't.
Bro, this game's not fair.
Yeah, it was my old bedroom.
It's
in
rigged
high
from the beginning.
school. Nice. All right.
Are you Harry Potter?
I am the boy who lived. Okay. Somehow I made it here. Next
Fracture.
Backstreet.
this
wait,
is,
bind teleporter. It's like under the like the.
Yeah, this is either like bind or
thing
fracture.
in bind.
Crowd. What do we think it is, crowd?
Cooking.
Oh, it could be fracture.
I heard
Yeah,
fracture.
I think it's either bind or fracture. Do you know where it could be as well? It could be under plat on Haven.
What?
I'm going heaven on bind.
Definitely bind, fracture,
Behind
Haven
heaven.
Ascent.
No, no, no.
Just
I
three.
know. Here's the thing.
For the big radiant
I can metagame this because I know who made these. The Observer, Yeti. One of the shots he always does when we're on bind, he always does a shot in the teleporter of the big thing. You guys know the Prelude to Chaos skin, how it has like the ball of energy you put in. I sound like a crazy person right now. I promise I'm not. But there's a big ball of energy in the teleporter on bind. So it's bind.
Are you willing to bet that, or else you get kicked out of the venue?
Yeah, again.
This is heaven.
Again, kick me out.
Kick you out? All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
going
care.
heaven,
I'm
You're-
fine.
you're-
It's a
you're
tech
going
boss.
bind?
I'm going bind too.
You're going bind? Bind? All right. Let's see what it is.
They're good.
Because I
They get
think
that.
a lot of people kind of caught it early on.
Yeah, Backstreet.
Potentially.
I think
Maybe.
this is by-
See, there's the big
Perfect.
I don't
thing.
know.
Where
Yeah,
are
that's
we?
fine.
It is. She knows.
Yeah, by heaven, see?
I knew exactly where that was.
Oh my god.
I was convinced and confident.
I was so ready to leave.
They're
my
so
shot and
good.
get her out.
I mean, he's so good.
No.
Do we have one more? I don't know if we have one more. We have, and by the way, guys, I did get word. Hopefully, in like a minute or two, we'll be jumping back in. So just bear with us for a little while longer and enjoy yourself. Let's take a look at another. Tell you what,
is
that
this?
is a
I mean,
production facility that certainly
The pink
meets
walls, the
you.
pink
Looks like the ones
walls.
that they have in Icebox, no?
It wants us to say
does.
icebox, but I feel like that's too easy.
It could be
no?
fracture
Yeah.
icebox.
I mean, it's literally ice, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
those are like laundry
chunks of
bags.
ice.
No, this
Bags,
is.
Yeah,
they
those
look
are
like a
laundry
big block
bags.
of ice.
I think they're laundry
That's
bags.
what the Titanic ran
Laundry
into.
bags.
That's ice, mate.
I mean, it's either out of like a calcium deposit or any calcium quarries.
Oh, bind the calcium map.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think that's like laundry
that is
bags.
actually famously, Bren, from the lore.
I think it's
not
split.
radianite, it's calcium that all the agents are
Oh.
after.
The new comic
At this
that's coming out
point,
next week, actually.
I've been wrong
So
every
you just-
I've
time.
heard this.
Wow,
People
what
have
a
sang this.
Terrible person you are. What do we think it is, crowd?
Split? No, not split.
Fracture.
Fracture.
No one thinks icebox. Does anyone think icebox?
That
I don't
person
know.
does.
Yeah, I feel like they want
There's
us
like
They
15.
do. They do over there.
Fracture?
They do there. All right, let's see what we got.
Ascent?
Let's see.
I think
Let's
Ascent.
see.
I think Ascent I agree with.
And the reveal.
It's Fracture.
It's fracture.
Fracture. So for you, out of here. I'm kidding.
Bro, these are so hard.
I'm really glad I didn't
I've
raise
never
your
been
hand.
to these parts of the map. I have no chance at this game. I've never been to
It
these
would've
parts
been
of the
a wrap
map.
At that point, we have one more. This is it for all the marbles. What are the marbles?
Oh, that's so easy. It's split or binds.
Oh, where's that little worm
Right?
guy at?
The worm.
Wait.
Oh, it's the training. Wait,
I
is
think
it the
this
training
is the
range? or
training
Haven?
range.
Isn't it the training range? This is a red herring, surely.
I think this is the training range.
It's a red herring.
Training range.
I don't know.
I don't know, there's like a shelf.
I don't know.
Someone said breeze. What do we think it is?
I mean, at least we know where Artist Conscience ran off to. He's got a top hat and a cane, and he's just waddled away.
I guess.
I have no
I have
idea.
no
what
idea.
this
Haven?
is.
I
John?
think it's the training range.
training range?
It looks like the ceiling.
I mean, are we gonna call the trick question?
I think you should.
Is that allowed in the game? They've already put Breeze in.
Breeze was fair game.
Let's
No,
see.
it wasn't.
Let's see what it is. Let's reveal. What is this area in the video game that we play?
Oh, is it Haven Shore?
Ooh, it was Haven. You guys are right.
Oh, it's Haven
Wow.
Garage.
No joke, I've never
You
seen
have to
that
know what it
either.
is. I knew it was Haven the whole
This
time.
game
I've
is
never
rigged
looked up
against people
there.
who play on
I
low
cleared the
settings.
bottom
That
corner. I never look
doesn't
up.
exist.
You got a single
I don't
one of
look up
those
past the
right.
bottom corner.
I got at least 2 out of 10.
Not gonna front me. Type buns at this game.
Analyst or fraud?
I don't even think that's there still. I don't even think that actually is there. I feel like they just threw that in there for this like piece.
Thank you all so
Like, if
much
I
for
go in
sticking
game
with
right now,
us.
I don't think I'm gonna
And
see
yes,
that.
I know
But that
this
might not
next
be
thing
there.
isn't gonna be the best thing, but we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, hopefully everything's situated. I'm sorry, I know, but we love your faces, and we'll see you.
Low
in just a
settings
second.
doesn't have
Don't go
it?
anywhere.
There you go, bro. I can't even see half these things even if I wanted to.
Back on teamwork.
How many films are made that are critically acclaimed that have Australian accents?
It's just tough to make money.
Yeah,
on
for Australian films. Yeah, apparently they just don't sell or translate well internationally.
Because we don't sound cinematic.
You guys are cinematic.
Like you say scared, like, what's in the corner of that room?
What's in the corner of that room?
See? But if it was Australian, oh, what's in the corner of that room? We don't sound like
we sound,
cinematic.
yeah. There's like, and we also have a cultural cringe. Like Australians sometimes don't like Australian films for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's self-hate.
Or
Yeah.
they're just like, that's not a movie.
Yeah, because we're used to American culture, you know.
Yeah.
So
All the way
when you
through
hear
high school, we
Australians,
always
it's,
had a
it's
thing, yeah.
like, shut up.
How many films are
No
made
way.
that are critically acclaimed
That's
that have
funny.
Australian accents?
It's just tough to make money.
No, it's funny.
Yabba dabba doo! How are we all doing? Today we got a Reddit video, but before we begin,
Wow. Holy shit, it's taking so slow. Bro! And tipped over.
ladies and gentlemen, October 14th,
What?
KSI and Logan Paul, the
Oh.
Prime Team,
Oh.
will be fighting against our opponents, Tommy Fury and Dylan Dennis. By the way, we have a
Really?
few opponents ready just in case Dylan Dennis doesn't actually show up. But yes, ladies
No
and gentlemen,
way.
KSI, I'm gonna do what Jake Paul couldn't.
No way.
Knock out Tommy Fury.
No way.
He's training hard, and I can't wait to show the world why I truly am made of. October 14th, live on the Zone, pay-per-view.
Oh my
See
god.
you there, Manchester Arena, baby.
He's gonna put it back up. What an ad, bro. Sick ass ad, bro.
All right, let's begin.
What the heck is he playing, bro? Stop! What is this? Damn, I don't even have that. Suave Elo. Look at that. I don't even have that emote. What is that? Are we back, please? Are we back, please?
Trying desperately to find
It's
content.
like when you go to a party with your friends, and then you always have that one guy who's like, guys, let's play some board games. And they bust out Settlers of Catan, and then no one knows how to play the game.
I figured out how to do that.
What was that?
There's a variety of categories here, and I want you guys to... Never mind.
Mimi, I just got word. The game's ready to go, so let's go and send it back over to Brandon's sideshow. Silence Woman.
Wait, what? Wait, he actually fell asleep? The boy actually fell asleep. He's like, fuck.
My man is sleeping on the job, man.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Wake up, Jet. There's a game to be played. 6-3 is the score. ZETA versus NRG. We are back to it. Let's get this one started.
And it's a short presence from ZETA, something the caught Ardis up previously. Showstopper in play.
Yeah, not sleeping on the job anymore.
Classic.
Still, it's counter spam.
Wait, they're just running at them.
Dropping depth, no damage really done. 10. This is the target there. Wide out to the open.
Well, he's got to scramble. I mean, he's looking
going on. He's all the way out, man.
It's difficult to punish him because you're worried about him being a little tasty piece of bait. Crashies uses the Seekers. I've got your trail.
Yep, finally. Let loose now, guiding them towards the side here, but already the rotations are abound. This is a real scramble of a round. They've taken up control towards Lamps. Victor. There's to take it now. Ollie.
Oh, that.
Off the default plan. Some now starting.
Chat, was this 6-3 before the pause?
Round to the side here. No connection
Or
really there.
not?
The orbital strike clears out towards Lamps.
Good work putting
Yes.
up the wall
Yeah,
there
it
from Finesse, because otherwise everybody on ZETA would have had a firing line.
Retaking that ground now.
Scout destroyed.
Everybody really just pushed up into short. Flash. Not receiving anything here. NRG. Gonna try and weather this one. They do have lineups as well to just buy them that extra time. Finesse going to be holding for that one right here. Needs to be a bit of a tap, maybe a chance or an attempt on it, but already look at it. Snakebite sailing. 10. Will he get half onto this one? He does, but still the Snakebite's falling. Leave it to just Sugar Zero.
Okay then.
It falls apart. Prime game in Flawless.
What a turnaround. What a difference there.
Clean slate.
And a great response to ZETA pushing down short. That's something that we've seen NRG get caught by earlier on in this half. It's a nice idea, a good way of being able to generate fights early. And yet Ardis perfectly positions himself instead of trying to take an early fight, just spraying into that, anticipating people to push. And Finesse was able to send out a Snakebite and then evacuate through Market to avoid being punished by 10. Laz is going to pick up a judge here. And no armor as well on Finesse. He's forgotten to buy.
What?
Uh-oh.
That might be
Wait,
an
yeah.
error.
Boaster moment. Love you, Boaster.
Ends up getting punished.
Sometimes calling a little bit too much.
We've definitely seen people like Boaster do that in the past. It's the IGL's issue.
Come on, Eggman. You have to call him out like that?
In the meantime, it's Ardis that looked like he might be under pressure early on. It's a double push from ZETA into Showers, but not through Showers, at least not just yet.
Just trying to hold that space here. Ardis left to contain it. There is a good trade.
Big trade.
That was a slightly delayed. Ardis anticipating it from a different
I can't believe
angle.
Chet was asleep.
Guiding light sent out
Bro actually went to
over
sleep.
towards B-Long. And the rest of NRG will be able to hear that. They'll know that ZETA have bad information about how many NRG players are around. And it's only Laz.
Showstopper. It's only Laz.
Oh
He brings him
no!
down. The Trailblazer didn't see Laz.
And the rocket did not get fired.
A tragedy from the duo of Crashes and Victor, who have normally got that play refined and down. That is saving grace for ZETA, who only had a single player defending, and Laz held his ground.
Now Crow trying to help them out. Snakebite towards the back.
Turn the game up.
Vulnerable up.
30 seconds.
Molly sent flying. Crow.
Dodgy swing.
Yeah. dodgy, but really just being pushed out into the open. The smokes as well. SugarZero's laid one down for them. Really work around here. Molly at the feet. Laz gonna move around here. Spots out. Damage done still. Some will drop. Crashes close to the corner. Oh, there's not really any time left. 10.
Oh no, he had armor?
Finesse, he is low. Single bullet. That'll do the job.
Oh, he hit the wall. What the fuck happened? What did he hit? Invisible pixel.
Scramble of the movement there towards the end. Finesse trying to jump back into the tube, knocked his head. Took a bullet. 7-4. ZETA, no matter which way this ends up, with an excellent defensive half on behind the map that they picked.
Oh no.
Scrappy towards the end there. I'm sure a lot of people will be analyzing that round back. Oh, would the armor have made a difference?
Oh
there
no.
Moment? But to be honest, I think in that kind of situation, Finesse had his work cut out winning a duel. This is similar to the pistol round.
Yep, here it is. Flash held by Crow. No noise being made. Stun. Flash. Combo. Push together. Satchel is good for this engagement.
Triple swing.
Finally, there is a reinforcement. NRG favored in the outcome in the skirmish.
Oh, he's gonna repush. It's obvious.
What a play.
No way, man. No way. Close to the corner. Artis anticipating.
And the punish game, excellent here from NRG. That movement from Victor, sublime to avoid it. Both him and Artis springing the trap without anybody taken down. Watching this retake potentially, I mean, they're going to go for it in the 2v4 for sure, because it's the final round, but it's an approach from both sides.
Orb to cross. Laz, he needs energy. There we go.
Barely going to get past.
Avoids it.
He's made a footstep. I don't think Artis will be
Bro
able
thinks he's
quite
sneaky.
to hear that.
Bro thinks he's sneaky.
It is the final round of the first half. Got to put everything towards us now. No use saving, but really running out of time. 10. Out towards the open there, the high ground angle. Laz.
Wait, Artis.
Only saving
Oh,
grace
there we
being
go.
that he wasn't. Nobody made a footstep, made a noise. Adjustment, but still time working against him. You can start to hear it.
That wasn't gifted.
Face. Impossible to get through. So that is a salvaged half, I would say, for NRG, considering where they were starting off at.
Certainly.
7-5.
Certainly salvaged by NRG, but a nice lead from ZETA. You know, things working on their defense side, hitting shots, finding their moments. And so overall, I think both teams will be fairly happy heading into the next half and just looking to cruise forward with the momentum.
Yeah, certainly will. Big lead, you never know.
Oh,
Pistol
shit.
round might just make all the difference here, but let's send it back down to the desk. You haven't heard enough of them just yet.
Oh, hello, friends.
Funny seeing you here.
Remember us? We're back.
Hey, guys.
Well, let's talk about what we saw. So I think, Sean, serious face. Really, I think the star of this one, you know, really got to look at over toward the neon. You got to see what Zeta's
Mimi, put
doing
the Skybird
with
down.
really throwing
Mimi,
a spanner into the game plan of NRG.
Yeah, I think Depp had a lot of success early on in this game. 10 even opened up several rounds as well. Mimi, like you pointed out, the stall smokes on the site, but this pistol round opener is what really got things started, in my opinion, for ZETA, and then stopping the showstopper here at Long B. I thought Depp just had a lot of individual moments throughout this game that shut down all of the heroics where typically FNS thrives.
And that's in such contrast to the Fnatic game, where it was Depp getting rolled over and opening kills. He was going for some of those same plays, taking some of those same risks, and it was never working out. Not a single first kill on their defense there. But here, they get 7-5 on Bind, which I think is more than most people would have bargained for against NRG on this map. And going into the second, I think that this comp can still be pretty strong on the attacking side. You have a lot of opportunities to pinch together with your double duelists into sight. Have Neon go up long, we'll raise double satchels out back sight on B. You can do similar ideas on A. Paper X institute similar ideas. Well, not with the Neon, but it's a really good effect. And NRG, I think it's pretty unlikely they've played against a comp like this.
Yeah, and I think this Neon is about to send it right now. I think the Raze can take fast showers control with the Sky. I think the Neon can be zooming up short A. They're going to be doing fast A hits. They could get super fast B long control. And on this new version of Bind, getting that teleporter control at B long so you could pivot between sites is so important.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out for ZETA Division. All NRG need is 2, and they're back in it to send it back over to Brennan Sideshow.
Yeah, we'll find out. Pistol round. I mean, it's so damn important here. 7-5. It can be the difference between even and up. And you're going to see a clash immediately. The battle line's
big
drawn.
fight. The classic 5-man short from both sides.
Overextend past their own here. Look at this. Already pushed up with the crossfire.
They're waiting. Both teams are.
Not really ready for it. Just still holding the guns. And Either side willing to make a move with the wall going up. Victor is in their faces! And ZETA, they jump on the chance, they pounce upon it.
Oh no, no, no,
Four
no.
players posted there from NRG. None of them are able to get
Oh
a single
no,
kill.
no,
All of them falling to
no.
And this is a pistol round win.
Ace,
It's inevitable.
ace, 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 ace.
It'd have to be a masterclass and more, wouldn't it? Nah, I mean, the class is just not doing it for him. Prime game of
Beginning they, had some. They had clearly bought some utility to go for some kind of a hit. Weren't maybe expecting the fight to come to them quite as quickly. But Victor swung there, taking a fight that the other three players can help him with, trying to find a timing on one individual, and I don't think NRG will have been hoping for the entirety of ZETA to be waiting for them.
Also just maybe expecting to just only find one player when the wall's
Surely
up.
not
There's another clash. All three players from NRG defending Shower.
Oh.
The flash connects, and they've given up on the area. No, what they have not.
Oh my god.
I stand corrected. Depp.
How's he gotten out there without a single point of damage?
No idea. He's on 150. He survives, though.
Three-player stack kind of hoping to drive ZETA reactively into B, where Finesse waits with a shorty and Ardis has 3 bullets in the headhunter. NRG are gambling here, hoping that it wasn't going to be a commitment to A, and ZETA have gone straight into that weakness.
Do still need to clear Showers. Diligence needs to be shown there as well, but NRG over towards the back of the side, tap. See if there's some util. Showers is theirs, there's the plant. No control over towards Lamps. There's this flank now occurring on top of that, so NRG working behind them. Really seeing if they can do some damage, but if one area is not watched for, could definitely slip out of their control here for ZETA Division.
It's the flank battle here.
Yeah. Laz needs to really put a stop to it, and he does.
Damn.
The fight towards the back of the site. So
posture check. Everyone posture check. Hydration check.
With the guns. 9-5. ZETA Division.
Go, go, go.
Starting to see a real semblance as well of why they picked this one. It feels like at times as well that these rounds are falling into their hands.
But I think it's also great work around the map.
Yeah, they're capitalizing on it, right?
They're prodding towards Showers, just looking to try and get a little bit of information. Yeah, Depp's a little fortunate to survive with his full HP, but he didn't really fully commit to the fight. It's not like he was going to go down. So they prod, and then they re-clear through short. It's a nice attacking round. ZETA are all bunched up again, though.
Interesting. I mean, ZETA, I think of this team, slow default, spread out. That's how they like to play it. This time grouped up, 4-1 split. Molly and the nade already going to be used here. 10 was ahead of it all. I mean, he must have just got chunked down by all the utility. Last late on that one. Snake bite dropped. Wow, that was bold from Victor.
Yeah. Swings straight through the
They
snake
did the
bite
same
from
smokes,
Laz.
by the way, I think.
Maybe feeling it a little. He didn't have the greatest attack half. NRG, when they played against Billy, did make some level of recovery.
Fucking
on
Billy.
On split. Just didn't end up being enough in that specific instance. Now they find themselves in a 5v3, massively favored to dismiss this bonus round. But Ardis has got his work cut out for him.
There's them moving past him. Trademark's gone. He's still got his TP towards the back.
Ooh.
And yep, okay,
Scary.
no safety there, Victor. Got his teammates back. Snake bite missing.
Missed.
Yeah, doesn't push them off this plant. 8-10 flying. Smoke still to play around. Flash in the hands of Crow. He's ahead of it. He blinded himself. Victor comes out the victor. Damage definitely done to these players still, but it's NRG with massive control of the map and the site here. All they got to do is try and isolate these fights out there. He's got 2 of them down. Yeah, yes, with a bulldog.
Oh, W stripper.
Can't win that one, so saw him eventually. Safe hands.
NRG again needing to be bailed out by Som in that moment after a huge play from Depp.
Check Japanese stream, I forgot about that.
He's not really relying on the team play to bail them out of those kind of situations, instead just taking the duel. He's good for it though. Been a massive firepower addition to this team, I think.
Let's play around here.
いやただここですね、スネークバイトが入っている中でトレイルブレイザー、このビクターの合わせ、お見事でしたね。
結果的にはフッカーもペイント弾で抑えつつ、ロングもしっかり出て潰しきるみたいなね。
ただこれはゼータディビジョンが行ってくるこのセットアップに対する対策でもあるんですよね。前でできるだけワンキル、2キルを持っていきたいとそう思うはずですから。
この守りのコンセプトですよね。チ
そうですね
ェンバーバイパーが A にいて、で勝負できるエージェントが3人 B にいてと。ヒビゴそうデップ上がってくるオーバードライブです。頭に来ているデップ。
これはシャワーを完全に制圧することができた。
クリアしてシャワー飛んできたところビクター。シャワー外でオーバードライブデップ1人キルを取って再びチャージがギアが上がってきます。
Oh, the
そ
fucking
してジャ
judge.
ッジのシュガーゼロ。
プラントまではいけそうですね。
フラッシュから天が飛び込んでいく。
Saves.
ここはソムクロスを組めていました。
HP5。
3対3。トレルベザー確認。シュガーゼロ来るなら来いとジャッジで威嚇します。
これ NRG はランプを取るにはガイディングライトが必要になりますね。
バフェ回復してます。そこを抑えきりました。トレード
That molly missed. That molly missed
インセンディ
badly.
が入る会場を鳴らしてソム。
Where's bro going?
シュガーゼロが飛び込みますがそこ
Bro's got a hot date or what?
どこからデップ。
Oh, W stripper!
いや惜しい。
ここもソム。落ち着いています NRG。
Check him, PC.
That moment, or from inside the smoke, couldn't see a lineup that he would usually use.
Yeah, potentially.
These are two close rounds now that have gone the way of NRG with their diffuses on A. But it has hurt the ZETA economy. Depp's going to be able to hero rifle here along with Laz because he only used in the prior round, and ZETA are fast again. This is so different to the way that ZETA would usually play. Quite a slow team, but have demonstrated the ability to pick up the pace in the past.
Hey up, Ardis.
Oh.
He's alone. Into this position here. Smoke, drop, damage.
Needs
What have
help.
done to him, man. He definitely
Spam
needs
them.
help. He's
Maybe
just
not.
firing blindly into it. It's a lurk attempt. Brought down
Oh,
to their
Artist is heating
knees.
up.
Doing it all on his own here, Ardis, isn't he? That's twice now that NRG have gone for that Trailblazer through the Showers teleport.
I think he promotes it to help him out, but it's okay.
It was Victor taking a duel that got traded out quite nicely.
We're still on map 1. We're still on map 1. We had a tech pause, so it's taking longer than usual.
Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah.
No wonder they're extinct.
I mean, we've seen NRG. I mean, they are taking some risks with how they're playing with this one. I mean, Victor now, I think back to him, swinging through the snake bite, vulnerable.
Tasmanian Tiger is extinct?
Not shying away from it. They want to take the fights through Showers.
They definitely do. I don't know what it was about this kind of extended technical pause and then the halftime too, but they seem like they've come out with the intention to deliberately take duels against ZETA. And they're not taking silly duels at the beginning of the round where ZETA are pushing really quickly and overloading with utility.
Hunted
They're
to
actually
extinction?
trying to fight for space. And they're not afraid of taking the duels when
L
it's
humans.
required. The way that ZETA are playing their attack side, there's a huge amount of utility and map control being gained within the first, 10 seconds? And then NRG have a little pause, they back up, and then they refight for the space. And so far, that plan is working really well. We need to see an adjustment from ZETA. Despite being in the lead, it feels like they're losing control just a tad.
Look at this again from Ardis. I mean, many chances for him to just get overwhelmed. He's on 90 now, spamming with a Vandal there.
Enemy remaining.
That's what I'm talking about. They look very confident to force the
Motherfucker, you just ate a chicken salad?
confident that they are going to win them if they do force them.
Huh?
Keep this string of rounds going, honestly, NRG. They've got the ults for it.
Ardis also with the tour de force, I think is up on top of truck there.
It's going to catch, so there's some info. Snake bite dropped.
So
What am I going to eat today? I already ate, bro. You missed it. Check the VOD if you want to watch me eat.
To get the whole of B-Long.
Imagine you go back in the VOD to watch me eat.
But
here it is.
Multiple sides.
Straight down. Fuse is burning all the way down, and there will be no kills.
But it's very similar again. ZETA use a lot of utility, or at least a bit of utility, at the start of the round to get map control. NRG take it back. There's no kill gained, but now B-Long belongs to the defenders.
Do still have a minute. Time to work with. Orbital strike.
The hell is that?
Be careful about playing in lamps here.
ZETA are taking a pause over towards A as Depp and Crow contact Reclear, making sure that Victor hasn't pushed deep into Fountain. This is wasting a lot of time from ZETA.
Dog. Up up and broken. Crow just trying to fake his presence to force rotations, which has achieved the goal.
30 seconds left.
There's the Seekers, even everything being offloaded to try and sell this fake over towards B. And yeah, it's just Artis left alive. Plenty of time still left to rotate into this one. Can they deny the plant? Maybe. Players getting in. Trademark broken. 15 seconds.
The rendezvous.
Got to get a move on.
It would allow Artis to try and swing through the smoke there. The nade. Possibly going to do the job.
Yeah, Sugar's there sticking. This one still has his ult as well. How does he choose to use it?
5v5 post plant.
Seekers over the top. Pointing them in the right direction here for NRG.
Where are you going, bro?
He's so far ahead of that, and there's no smoke to really block that one. Molly at their feet. Here's the orbital strike. That's just the one kill.
Catch Artis?
Yeah, only onto Artis here. 4 versus 4. It's all over the place. Into lamps. So the next duel is going to be taken. Almost there with a transfer, but it's 1-for-1. Victor backing away. I'm running ever so slightly low here. Finesse just holding for this smoke in this position. Wins that fight out. Catching all the available angles, leaving it just a crashes. So consistent.
NRG diligent on the retake.
Okay,
These A retakes are happening over and over again right now. ZETA getting funneled into them because they don't have the space across the rest of the map. And NRG are putting a focus on making sure Showers is cleared out before they go and get rid of any players towards lamps and short. The protocols look excellent on these retakes. And they're also putting ZETA players in uncomfortable spots. You saw from Death there as he just sprinted from around where he was at default over towards triple. Just taking a single fight. They had a Brim ultimate. They used it almost immediately afterwards. If that had been synced up, perhaps, maybe it generates a pick, causes chaos in the NRG camp, and things go the other way. But right now, NRG have figured something out and look like they're about to take the lead again.
Yeah, they're definitely in control of this map.
Someone said fireworks.
They're definitely just getting pushed into all of these unconventional
it does
fights.
Sound like fireworks.
NRG really good with the retakes. It's been working out for them. So timeout adjustments need to happen here for ZETA.
And here's what I would suggest for ZETA. I mean, they're going into a bit of a wonky buy round, but once you get to a round where you really feel like you have a chance to win it, contact plays at the start of the round are going to be really useful against what NRG are doing. NRG are just giving you the space at the start because they know they're going to be able to take it back afterwards. So if you can creep up on them, they're not going to realize that you're there. You might even have an opportunity to take picks early.
Well, contacting, tour de force for Artis.
Yeah. Probably the worst time to implement my advice, to be honest. We'll see whether
it's going to be hard.
Definitely punish.
There's a snake bite. That will catch onto it. Stun is good, actually. Forces the TP.
Big stun.
So it's going to be away from that angle. And instantly Finesse is there. Can't be rushed upon. The molly that was laid down a little bit earlier.
It seemed like they wanted to commit to this, but not anymore.
This is now an incredibly solid hold towards B. You have to either contest Artis, who has the sideline and a trademark, or you go through Finesse's pit. Either way, B just looks fairly horrible, which has allowed NRG to stack 3 players on the other side. Artis not particularly worried about someone crossing into Hookah. He can still take this line because of the trademark. Everybody on ZETA is still trying to flood through. They're going for this.
Might be a bloodbath. It might be brutal. Here it is. Smokes. Drops, gives the indicator. There's immediately a wall in their face.
The fucking dog.
Artis off the sideline. Stunned. Well, just hits the kneecap. 10. Taken straight out, but the site is theirs. They don't have control of B long. Still, might become a problem for the later portion. That's a connection into the smoke. Depp, will he evade? Capture here. Everybody, it's all onto Crow. Up to the top though, brought down. And Laz has made all the footsteps. Crashes, has exactly the right idea. And the lead goes now to NRG.
Great defensive round from NRG there. Difficult for ZETA to even have a chance on getting in. The fact that the defensive wall was used by Finesse,
that was a light shot.
An opportunity, but as Artis manages to find just the,
chamber diff,
like you said, the kneecap there, lands the kill with the tour de force, wouldn't have even done it with an operator. But then the flood came back through off the back of Crashy's Trailblazer. ZETA are struggling currently. This is a double duelist composition and they cannot find a foothold on attack.
Try and run it back somehow. Gliding. Dodged. Artis is spotted out here. course, still has the rendezvous, just waiting it out. Pulls that util out of them. That's what the chamber's so good for, but this time there is that instant reaction. Trademark is broken. Laid into the back with a snake bite. A little bit disjointed though, and the rest of NRG. Their teammates now rejoining them over towards the site.
There's 4 players ready here to defend. These smokes have been used very early on. Some doesn't have any left, and there's still a minute on the clock. So if ZETA pump the brakes, they might be offered an opportunity to find picks with the Sheriff.
Slowing it down.
He's behind the box.
Just 10 into a forward position, forward angle, actually deciding and deliberating what they want to do. The flash is bad info.
And to be honest, of all the players to insert, 10's got a stinger. You know, he's not really even going to be able to look for picks with the Sheriff.
Ooh! That's dodgy.
There's one.
Yeah, the flash connected. Ardis wanted to try and get back up onto that angle. Thought it was safe with the rendezvous, but he's brought down, taken out with 35 seconds left. There is a lurk attempt.
And this is what Laz did based off the B pressure in the previous round. It's just that ZETA committed and all died on B before he could do anything.
They're going to go A. They have sight. Or
They're going to be running over to A off this presser. I mean, Victor.
How far does he go?
Be the player here and now to deny this one. He's got a nade still waiting. And time is running low. Orb in their face. Bit of spam here. He's got a lineup. He's already pinging it out.
That was good damage to 10.
Rebounding 10. Has to get off of it. And this is really brutal now.
If he went close to Satchel, but it was too far.
On the backside of this one, though, NRG don't have it.
They have Razor. That's actually huge.
Where NRG need to use utility or double face even to get out into backside.
That's got a showstopper now.
This is difficult. ZETA, despite their bad weaponry in a 5v4, probably favored, but it's another one of these A retakes that NRG have looked so good at. Usually they focus on clearing out showers.
I would pop it for time. I would pop it for time. Pop it right now.
Contacting into showers.
Pop it and just hold it.
Far back angles, a white swing by Som. Molly over the top as well. By some time, 10's brought down though. That was a showstopper.
Oh, bombs mollied, bombs mollied.
House behind this
Done,
one.
have to
Even
save.
without the weapons yet, NRG are already calling it. They're just vacating. They want to get out of there. They need to keep these guns, and they will not do so.
MasterCard Thrifty, the 4th one, right?
Another MasterCard Thrifty added to the collection. ZETA Division.
What a moment to be able to get it done with the poor weaponry. Off the back of Laz lurking. That's the value sometimes of even learning from your defeats, learning from what you're able to achieve in lost rounds.
Did I
the
say
round where
10s?
ZETA just
Did
decided
I call
to
him
send
10s?
it on B, and Laz got that lurk and ends up running behind, and Crashes deals with him. It looks a little foolish at the time, but it results in ZETA putting pressure towards B and finding that moment for Laz where he can make something happen and pull everyone back. On top of that, the punish on Ardis put them in a very nice spot.
Yeah. NRG lacking a lot of information in that last round.
Yeah, and I think here NRG have already, earlier in this, on that 5-round streak, they're trying to react very quickly to what ZETA were doing because the pace was so high. That round, ZETA changed up the tempo. They faked.
Never back down, never give up.
Start, baited out all of some smokes, and then hit the brakes. And that left NRG in a tough position where they'd over-rotated to B and overused utility. And that, I think, is going to be part of what this timeout is about, is reassessing that situation. Okay. Maybe we can't just act as simplistically against what ZETA are doing.
I think they've already got a good answer as well. Just looking at the setup here, operator purchase for Ardis, and he's going to be watching, at least with his trademark, close towards it. He's taking showers control.
Oh, and meantime, you've got Finesse with a judge who's either going to be playing to
Am I blinking enough? I don't know. Am I?
And so this is where real answer to try and stop these lurks from happening.
Is it YZ on the other side? 10's got a judge and a showstopper.
Might be able to clear them out here. Grouped up, stuns are very good.
Close.
Ardis, almost the connection.
He's going back in again? I don't know about this one, Ardis.
Just need to back away. Surely here's the dog now. Yeah, right behind Triple. Fast lane.
Holy
right in his
fuck.
face. There's another connection with the stun. Showstopper. Close. Doesn't land it.
Another Rosa, of course.
Let it loose. Finesse still holding this ground. He is vulnerable up. Exchange of the guns here, taking
Doesn't know about
ton of
spawn.
damage.
There's no way you expect Deck to be pushed all the way deep like that.
Yeah, Fox in the pen, really. It's right behind them.
Flank!
Regain control of lamps for them. On top of that, the pit's there, but already this reflank attempt of NRG pushing up straight through down into short.
Bomb is not in the ult. Bomb is not in the ult. Oh my god, another flank!
Two avenues. Heavy control still there. Splash deep into it. Volley and util exchange. It's all a game of timing.
Uh-oh, he has a molly, he has a molly.
Sugar Zero's turn this time. Backs away
That
critically.
bro's playing lineups. Bro's playing lineups.
Just making him feel
Molly's coming in for the bomb.
Can't really sit still onto this one, but here it is. Crashies The fuse is half covered. Molly's late, it's half. Onto the defuse! Laz, sprinting down, damage done to Ardis. Chances for him to win it, but really with it ticking like this, it just looks unlikely.
Wow, what a round.
Awesome adaptations from ZETA very late into this game. When things were tied up at 10 apiece, before ZETA got these last two, it looked like they were out. They didn't have an answer to what was happening, and they've made the adjustment just in time by the look of things. These last couple of rounds, they've found their entries into sites and been able to hold off the retake attempts. Really nice flank on the flank from Sugar Zero. He got a little whiffy and he still managed to find some success.
A little whiffy.
And now with 5 seconds,
a little whiffy.
you've got Ardis with an operator looking towards short, and everyone else on ZETA grouped up around there.
They'll be using stuns to set them up on these angles. With the Seekers on top of it.
Ardis keeps getting pushed back on his initial peak. It's actually been really well by ZETA. Oh, never mind.
Good shot to connect.
Oh, never mind.
A 1-2 punch. It's a one-man army. Into the smoke. Crow making another go of the play as well.
Oh!
But it's all Ardis once more.
Oh my god, they almost lined up.
Picked up the pieces for it. Reflank attempt.
Well, what a tough situation for Ardis to get anything done. Double Jewel is hunting him down after Seekers are in his face, and yet he delivers over and over for NRG, drawing things back up level of 11 apiece. The shot as well onto depth.
On top, Rob.
Just catches his hand. Yeah. That's like an elbow shot. And then he's back there to be able to pick up 10. He was swinging with a judge. Some ridiculous shots there.
Oh, 11-11.
Anyone's game.
Literally.
He is. No presence towards B for ZETA.
He walked through this crazy bish.
Walked through. He's half health.
Heal me, bro. Heal me, bro. Wait, heal me first. Bro.
Blazer. Spotting the one. Fast lane as well.
Why you no heal me?
Faking the presence, but there is a spike still.
Thank
Crow's
you.
hands. Not like they can really pivot to anything here.
He ran away when he heard the Razor ult. He said, fuck the heal.
Bad timing on it.
He ran away.
Had already committed to the site.
Exactly.
Victor won that back, but
10.
Wow, well guessed.
Wow.
Trying to tuck himself to the corner. There's no safety there. Not from it. They're still holding that space though. It is that
to Ardis.
Pump fake. Ardis is here. Just in time. Laz is there with it. But
it's a free site. It's a free site.
Basically every sector of the map.
ZETA are going to speed things up here. They're going to have a 3v4 situation where they have some timing to be able to reposition. It's a nice orb too.
Damn it, they didn't TP. I was ready to play this down.
Behind it.
He does. He uses it across.
Does he know that Sugar Zero's already fairly deep in elbow?
Sugar Zero. It's got to be called.
Yeah,
it's got to be
aware.
called. He's not ready. Nade re-earn for Victor. Lovely jump spot. The boom bot eating the bullets. Has to be a miracle now. Laz shots are rattling and hitting. It's 3 so far.
2v2.
Only make it 4. All the way to the side. ADS, 8 bullets. That's the ace. Laz.
Oh my god.
That's what dreams are made of.
Oh my god.
What a hero moment from Laz.
What a clutch.
From the very beginning, the opening shot to start that entire round is just a deletion of Ardis.
Oh
I mean, that is beautiful.
That's a masterclass.
Some of the shots he's hit here are the tiniest little pixels. He's so talented. But to
the
put
one
it
tap,
together
bro.
in this round, to give his team a point.
Damn,
that is cold.
son.
What a moment.
Damn,
It's
son.
12 to 11, like you said. It's map point. Would be monumental for ZETA Division.
Both teams have orbital strike to work with and are one away from other very impactful ults.
Laz can get his Viper.
This push is
Artists,
so
yeah, they have so
different.
many
Way
ults.
through, yeah. What a way to switch it
not
up.
gone for this. They've pushed out B a couple of times.
That's
but
all
not
Brim.
gone through showers.
Dep's not going to suspect it. Yeah,
Knife?
back towards it.
No, of
Patience
course
is
not.
played. They can hear it already. Spamming into the corner.
Barely
Damage done, yeah. Still on top of the box. It's
3v4.
traded.
But there goes the Brim ult.
It's removed now.
Oh,
On the
tough
outside
angle.
here, just rushing into things. 10. He's dropped. Couldn't follow up on the rest of his team. Orbital strike as well.
Pretty
Out
good
into the
ult.
corner.
Separated both of them.
Really swing wide into
Oh,
the
good
TP.
spam. He's 1
Oh, the
HP.
headshot connection.
This is
Ardis
winnable
survives
if they
right
clear
now.
this guy.
Victor
Nope.
has brought them
Oh my God.
to an absolute crawl. 12 to 12. We're going to overtime.
It's amazing.
A result, I think, at the moment that both teams can be fairly happy about. NRG had to dig themselves out of a hole and won't go quietly. Recovering a map point there. But ZETA have showcased that they're able to go toe-to-toe with NRG. on one of their best maps, at least historically. Yeah. We have seen some huge moments from individuals here towards the end. And in the past, we've seen emotions flare high from both of these teams, but I'm especially thinking of the moments that ZETA have come close to success and had it torn away from them at previous tournaments. They will be desperate to hold on here and convert the advantages that they've had on Bind into a victory. On the defense side here, Crow is still in spawn to start this round.
They are late. They are late with this setup. Already rushing to try and again fill up the gaps in a defensive protocol, but he doesn't actually know if they've aggressed onto B long that early, just holding it and jump spotting it. It's all slow though.
W take
Patience
Cherrick.
played by NRG. They know that Ardis has been liking to lurk over towards there. Lovely the jump spot.
Timing.
Caught with a util 10, almost punished.
It's pretty tense right now, I'm not going to lie. Holy fuck, Tristan 90785 with the 50 gifted. Thank you so much, I appreciate that.
Orb in his face.
Yeah.
Can't disrespect it.
And yet still Ardis going for a
Shout
jump
out
spot.
Tristan in the chat.
Again, tons of respect being shown. But Depp is gonna have to be the hero for ZETA.
This is where the difference could be made. Doesn't know if they crossed, holding the sideline, but he orbs up in his face and contacting again. No sound cues. Where is the information? Depp has got to be aware that they pushed up onto this. They could be really far up. They are indeed. Stuns are there. Allows him to back away. Flash into the corner.
Good util.
Blinded for but a moment, but he's had to give up that space, and Showers is really being crumbled on, crunched on. Nade, it's delayed. In fact, rebounding actually perfect. 10. Not enough to deny, but he claims his 2. Maybe a winnable scenario. Heel's still online.
Big
and
heal.
the plant went down, crucially.
3v3. Yeah, the plant. I didn't think the plant went down, actually.
Being held by NRG. Doubled up. How do you fight this one with the operator? Trailblazer taken out. Pushing up, clearing the corners with the rifles here. Has to be an attempt of it. Flash. It's dodged step. Catches it though. Crashies and Som.
Wow, Crashies. Nice shots.
The double face, the double swing.
Nice shots.
And now NRG. One more round will do it.
Excellent navigation of the various threats in that round. 10 did what he could, but the plant still went down, and that put NRG in such a better position. These tools towards the end are so crucial. It's still anybody's game as Crashies hits that 2K towards short, and he seals the deal.
All right.
Got a feel for Depp in this spot too.
Well, let's see.
Operator
This might be it,
quite
though.
able to do what he wanted, I think. He's at 27 kills, playing Neon on Blind. Yeah. I mean, he's a player that sometimes has turned up to these big tournaments and had to get put in the backpack by the rest of the squad. Think about the last time these two teams met. It was Laz and Sugar Zero doing the heavy lifting, and 10 having big raise maps. You know, when they were playing on Split, that kind of thing. It wasn't Depp, the main duelist, being able to put this level of output. And if ZETA end up losing this next round, it is going to be heartbreaking for them, because they have had their chances here on a strange map selection and an unusual composition that we don't see from many teams, but they've brought it to NRG.
Let's TP my kittens.
Playing a little like a wounded beast.
Oh yeah, cornered. Still one more round will do it for them. They'll take the map early on in this series, and it could be, like you said, Josh, you know, heartbreak, I think, for ZETA Division. The potential of looking back at this round here is the real turning point in the entirety of this series, this elimination game.
ZETA have been going for these 5-person group up hits.
Ardis is here with an op. I need util to push him off the angle on Showers. Here it is. At least the snake bite, wall to set him up.
They're watching for the push. NRG have only done that a single time. Not that ZETA necessarily know. Finesse was here in case it was a fast A hit, and now he's fallen off.
Oh!
On his way back.
Oh my god, bro's having a duel with the dog.
Away from this
a
one,
tiger.
middle from ZETA, looks likely, yep.
Tasmanian tiger extinct in 19.
Control is theirs, and 10 has the judge. Plays and Mischief is going to get up to attack onto the plant. Again, they have to force out this util. It's a snake bite and nade actually overlapped here from NRG. Chances, maybe make a go of it with the rotations. They still have Showers control. Do they leave 10 into this? Yeah, they're going to take it all the way through the TPs, but where do they commit? They didn't have any of that prior control. It's back to 8. Because
waiting
holding
so
the plate.
long.
Yeah, he's holding the space, I should say.
10 is hoping that NRG re-clear through lamps right now.
But Ardis is going to be the thorn in their sides, isn't he? Still locked onto Shower's control. Holding onto it with the operator. Contacting his clearance. 10 is dead, traded. Good by Victor.
30 seconds left.
4 versus 4 now, into the final moments of this one, and it's all to be decided.
Oh.
Not one fight, 2 players
20
left standing,
seconds.
ZETA.
I think it's GG.
Are they really going to fall? Another TP.
Wait,
to
he's
disengage
lurking.
away with the spy catching it.
Oh.
Sugar Zero. There's one. And it's
They know
even
he's
out
alone.
Still. 13 seconds.
Good flash as well. Crow knows that he has a little bit of time to get this down and reposition.
Crashes his fast onto the angle. Damage.
Anyone's
done, but no
round.
kill. Sugar
Anyone's
Zero's
round.
still
This fight is
there. He got
huge.
onto it, Victor.
He has a molly. He can molly that, but going elbow. They're going elbow.
Into elbow.
Oh, he's going around to play lineups?
Sugar Zero is going for an absolute
Timing.
marathon sprint round. Crow needs
Oh,
his help.
no! He got out. They're playing
Spike
Spike together.
Fast enough.
That's
and here's the time
huge.
pressure. Pushed onto Victor. Flashed off of it. Half onto it. Doesn't land the shots from ZETA. Still another chance. Victor, he doesn't know where they are. Hiding in wait.
Sorry,
Sugar Zero not
he's done.
revealing a thing.
OT.
Victor, no more bullets. Only the shorty. And at range, he can't win it.
Oh my
It's
god,
another
wow.
round of OT.
That lurk kill was huge.
The saviors
That
for
TP was
ZETA.
also huge.
Crow and Sugar Zero step up to deliver that round. My God, that one was close. The teleporters zipping from site to site. You thought Ardis might have had a clue there in that moment. He went for a little jump peek over towards triples, but just didn't spot the opposing brim. And Sugar Zero's got a really nice kind of lurk play there, staying behind on A, and the full reposition. Even if Crow had gone down, Sugar Zero was wrapping that one up. He'd sold Victor. A real tale.
I have the spike.
Round and round we go here. And a flash did connect. You can see it's forced a rotation out of depth. He's already running through the spawn.
10 has deliberately bought a judge in overtime.
I mean, there's been many instances of that.
Yeah. I mean, it worked when Billy were playing against NRG. Why not?
Billy, Monka W.
It's a slide off angle, I think, by Crow. Tagged onto Laz.
Damn.
They don't like the look of that, NRG. The boombot triggered. I think they heard 2 players firing, so that's why they're backing away.
And just the counter utility was too fast. You know that they're fighting over that area.
Yeah.
I like how you guys call out anyone that's not the zoo guy for being a fraud.
And spotted. Yeah, they hear it. That is a very difficult ask. You still want to try and fight off of this.
They're applying pressure here, though, Brent, I think, so that Ardis can make space over towards B, and they can then send it through the teleporter back over to him. Ardis could be the crucial playmaker here if he takes a duel against Laz.
Versus Laz, they're moving back over towards B. Ardis is making
30 seconds.
30 seconds, though.
Saying that they've rotated off, and again, yeah, Laz, if he survives, could put a stop to this. Already running.
There's so little time.
And there is no second chances here. Wall up in their faces. Flash doesn't connect here. Victor taking so much damage in the process towards the back of it. Damage is there. Spike drop down. The dead with the stun. Brutalized. Ardis has to plan this one. 10 has to lock down this angle. Still is being pressured and pushed off to the corner as well. Backing away. He's only got the sheriff. It's all over the place.
Oh my god, one bullet.
Spike was
Team
planted.
flash.
Yep, only the one shot. No reload.
Do you want to play?
Spots it out, gets the reload. Finesse. Can't win it. Ardis with a tour de force. 10 is jumping around.
Surely not. Is it planet for him?
It
is,
but
right?
He's got so much more to do here. And against the tour de force, it would have to be a belter of a shot. He thinks he's pushed on the angle. Spike ticking. How do you win this one? Enough time waited. Ardis actually off the angle here.
Right.
The only way he wins it is by sticking it to half at this point. He's guessed incorrectly. Onto the corner, forcing it out wide. Jump spot, Ardis.
No,
it's impeccable. It's impeccable.
Oh! I still lost, though.
Yes, he hits the shot, but Ardis left it. No chances, really. No chance at all.
Played 10. That was really
Awesome
good.
round there, called by Finesse. Bit of a masterclass round, if I do say so myself. I mean, that situation, they identify with the Trailblazer that 10 is holding with that judge inside lamps, and just give Ardis the freedom to be able to work up B-long, and then reconnect back with him, and the trade-outs, despite a bit of a spray down from Depp inside Tube, the trade-outs are good on site. Look at the reaction, too, from Laz.
No reaction from Jet.
Yeah, Jet was a little concerned there for a moment.
Yeah, par for the course. I mean, so far, the map is really living up to the weight.
This is a long
This is a heater of a game. And it feels like perhaps this is just the bias of being in the moment, but it feels like so much is going to end up being decided by this.
Yeah. I do think so. I mean, Zeta's map.
How long has this map 1 been? Yeah, it's been a while.
You've got to think the chances of committing.
With the tech pause, it's been probably an hour and a half, pushing 2 hours, maybe 45. Hour 45.
This makes it so much more harder.
It goes
Yes,
down
Levi.
dramatically, their chances if they're not able to convert. But on the other side, you know, NRG
2
have
hours?
certainly been pushed. They're going to go for the glass cannon operator here in order to close things out and win on bind.
And Artis has been more than consistent with it. I mean, look at him, top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's been very good.
He's been pulling off.
What happened during the tech pause?
Shots.
I don't know. There was a sky glitch. I don't know what happened.
Doesn't look like he's going to be getting too many targets just from the look of his setup once more. Zeta. Grouped up. Looks like a fast take towards Showers.
All right, let's see it.
Som
Last
has not
point.
been challenging that particularly
Gotta
heavily.
win.
Just pop the smoke down and make note of the utility that's being used.
Uh-oh. Oh, good molly.
They did go for the showers crunch during regulation quite a bit, but there's nobody to follow up.
Oh,
on
he's doing the
trailblazers
play in the
crashes, so
orb. I love this.
NRG are not going to send that this time. They don't actually have many tools to be able to retake showers. So this might finally be Zeta being able to find a piece of map
There's
control that
4A.
NRG can't respond to.
Are they going to push A ever?
4 plays though stacked on A.
Yeah, into short. They are stacked up.
He might push soon. Low key, he might push.
Really just leaving him as that late lurk player. He's worried about potential push from behind and that reflank.
No, it seems like they're
Just
committed to
judging
this
by
play. It seems like they want to
Spread
just
on
let
Zeta's
Artis
attack
solo.
here. It might be that top fragger glass cannon operator Artis who ends up deciding things. No, the spike heading back over to Mars.
Here, I mean, Victor is so far ahead of everything. This angle you just do not expect. He's got one satchel, potentially to get out. He's ahead of it. Still to the corner, last shuts it right down. Finesse is here. Cross placement's not good at all. Yet still he wrangles it with him and crashes. He's running into him.
Down A.
And this is it, surely a turning point.
GG.
Zeta.
Wait, yeah, GG, I think.
Peeled to pieces. TP. The rotation's 30 seconds left.
One more.
There's 2 players versus the might of NRG. This is their playground. The util to choke them out. 15 seconds. 3 players waiting for them. It's just impossible for Zeta. The flash, there's the connection, but it's all sprayed down. And NRG gonna be leading that series.
Let's go!
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Brian! Hey, why don't you go left, red guy? I was going after the greens. I hate you. I hate you. You're my most hated member out of the Vanos crew.
All right, welcome, gentlemen. Holy what is this? I didn't know this was gonna be the first map. I didn't know this was gonna be the first map. I didn't know.
Where am I? Okay, good job, Tyler. Good job. Yeah, you won. You did it.
I was crushed. I was crushed by the Second Amendment.
What a start right there.
I was not expecting.
Dude, that was my ears hurt.
What was that?
I thought it said orange. It said ownage. Why isn't F working? F isn't working.
All right, Nogla, here's the plan. We're gonna jump down.
Okay.
I know it's dangerous down there, but there's boxes, so we're gonna survive.
Okay.
So get down here. Never mind.
The boxes just didn't work at all. Gold gun. Gold gun. Oh, controller's so much better than keyboard. Oh!
Right there. See you. Keep on working.